Sorry, we probably should have put this on you.
If you actually put my hand behind my back, I'm leaving.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Epicenter Garage. Today's going to be a really fun day because we're getting on the 930 turbo because this project has been going on and on and on, and I'm ready to drive this car. And like I said before, all the parts are here, and now kind of the hard stuff is starting. Or now I've got to start digging into the hard stuff. I've got to get this transmission away from the engine and get the new clutch in. And as you guys in previous episodes, I've said, hey, you know what? We're gonna have some of my friends come over and help me out. Well, today is one of those days. Yes, I actually do have some friends, and the friends that I do have are awesome, like my good friend, Bob. You guys might know Euroasian Bob.
What's up, Brian?
Hey. So he has agreed. I think I've kind of finagled you into coming and helping me with this thing. So
oh yeah, I mean that's what friends are for, helping each other out for sure.
Absolutely. So what we've got to do today, so you're a lot stronger than I am, so I'm gonna count on you to like grab this thing by the horns and like rip into this thing.
We can do it. Is this a good or bad sign right here? I just saw this right here. I'm not sure what this represents regarding the car, because is that from the factory, you think?
That I would think.
Really?
I mean, this engine I don't think this engine's ever been out of this car.
And leave it to me to point out something dumb. But anyway.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, you're a bad. Oh,
it's the devil's car.
It is the devil's car. So what we've got to do is we've got to go. Now my cherry picker is up in the mezzanine, so we're gonna go jump on the forklift, and we're gonna take that out of the mezzanine, wheel it in here, hook this honey up, lift it up, and just grab a hold of this thing and just rip it off. So sounds easy anyway.
Yeah, in theory.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get going.
Piece of cake.
Yep. Nothing like using equipment to get equipment down.
Clear, drop. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, you're clear. Go ahead and drop it down.
Faster, Daddy. All right, now I'm going to move this out of the way.
Where's your gloves? You got gloves around?
I do. They're up in that top cabinet. Yeah. So what we want to do is just get the weight, because all the weight is transferred back. Exactly. Just a short.
I would just, you got some little motorcycle tie strap or something? Because it hook's pretty big for that.
Oh, yes I do. All right, if you want to lower that down a little bit.
Yep.
Now watch this, I've done this so many times, but actually haven't helped. Bob, having you here?
We're not done yet.
It's probably
Don't be singing my
more
praises
entertainment.
yet.
Oh, here, I'll go ahead and that. Yes.
Don't be singing my praises yet.
That's right, yeah. If this doesn't go well, it is all his fault. So, we have 666.
They'll be the
on the transmission. We have Bob here, I don't know. It might not be looking too good.
We're putting pressure on that manifold.
Yeah, that's true. Keep going. Keep going. A little more. Ooh, that is a sweet spot.
Is that perfect?
I think that is money right there. Okay, well, I did loosen these up right here.
So probably.
And I don't know if you guys have done 4-speed or, I can't remember on a 915 or even a G50, but these bolts right here, these are a major pain in the rear. Now on a race car it's not so bad, but on a street car where you have the heater boxes right here, it's really hard to get a wrench in on this. And I really didn't want to have to take the exhaust off on this. So what we're doing is we're taking the transmission off, because we are going to put, and actually I've got it right down here, I'll show you guys here. We're putting a new clutch in. This car doesn't have very many miles on it. I should know how many miles this car has on it, but I want to say it's right around a little over 40,000 miles on it. Which, 930 turbos, they'll go a long time, well over 40,000 miles, depending on how they're driven, especially stock ones on a stock clutch. So, but I was like, once you have the engine out, it ends up costing you a lot more money, because all of a sudden you start looking at things, you're like, well, you know what, I should probably replace that hose, I should probably do this. And especially on a 930 turbo, because the problem is on 930 turbos, you have the intercooler on top of the engine, you have the, obviously just like on other 911s though, sometimes you'll have the AC compressor there, and it's just really hard to get in on things on a 930 turbo when you have the engine in. So a lot of the hoses, those type of things, especially if they're back behind an intercooler, it's like, you know what, I might as well buy new hoses, I might as well do this, replace this part, maybe even replace some sensors. So that's what I'm doing, and a clutch is one of those things. So I did buy a brand new, it's pretty much a stock clutch, but throw-out bearing, new clutch, new pressure plate, all of that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And on top of that, this is where it starts getting expensive. Here's the stock starter, so I pulled that out. I don't know if anybody else out there, but I've always had, I don't want to say always, but sometimes the stock starters, if any of you guys have been driving 911s out there for quite some time, you'll eventually get to the point where you have to get up under the car and actually hit it with a hammer, hit it with a screwdriver because the solenoid would get stuck or whatnot. So I didn't want to have to face that issue on this car. So I was like, even though the starter is great, it's great to have a spare here, I'm going to go ahead and put in one of these high torque starters. So as I get it extremely dirty here before it even goes in the car, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. So anyway, it sounds like Bob has already got the bottom bolts off.
Yeah, we'll just
So
leave
sorry.
it. No, we're good.
I could go ahead and go over here and just talk about parts while you just do this whole job for me.
Right. I'll have the motor installed by this afternoon.
That's right. You could get this unit put back in. That would be great.
It's just, I'm glad to just see this thing move, because since I've known you, it hasn't moved. It's just set.
That's very true.
Yeah, so
that's very true.
I thought it was just part of a static art display, And even though 40,000 miles is not a lot of miles, you don't know the previous owner, right?
Yes.
People can tear up a clutch in 20,000 miles just because they don't know how to drive. And you think about a turbo car launching like this, they could have slipped and burned that clutch. So I would definitely change the clutch while I was here.
And a lot of other parts. Before we get it off, you can see here, it's been leaking right here through the shift seal, right here. So anyway, we got all new shift shaft seals, all that type of stuff. So we'll actually end up pulling this off. We'll take it outside. I will clean this.
What happens down here, like if you'll see where the nut basically hits up to the case of the transmission here. So we're going to loosen this one up and just give us some clearance to come back to get that nut off, because basically that nut's going to jam up against the transmission. So we'll leave that threaded on there, leave this about halfway threaded out, and then come out to get that final bolt. Just easy peasy. Okay, right. Now we can finish this one.
Yep.
And I just dropped it on the ground. That's
all
okay.
Right. That's all right.
We're not working on the gravel and the dirt.
And you know what? We can set it right off of here. You got to get my fingers in there, I think. Oh, you got it.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm a wimp going with gloves here.
No, you got it.
Okay.
I'll throw that on the ground.
Now we can.
All right, here we
just
go.
4 bolts. So hold on, let's get this last one.
Thanks again for coming down.
My pleasure.
There's no way.
Hey, well, we're working.
My wife's just really not up to pulling transmissions off a 911 engine. So.
If I recall right, we were here till all hours in the morning working on my '74 Carrera. Right?
That's right. Yes, Bob has an all-original '74 Carrera that was actually fun. We found all kinds of cool things on that car. Found an old school alarm system and
some interesting stuff. So the washer's still on there, so it's going to drop in.
Yeah. Put my foot on this thing so it doesn't. Here we go. All right.
Just keep wiggling.
Wiggle it back.
Here's our washer come out. Okay. And just set it down on this little board. Just cock it a little bit. Hey, some good effort there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to swing around. You grab the front, I'll grab the back. Just like that. Easy peasy. As we hit the deck.
Exactly.
There it is. Even though you got a good clutch, throw-out bearings, they get moisture. Their bearings, they dry out, right?
Yes.
And the next thing you know, you've got a throw-out bearing that's not smooth, and then all of a sudden you have trouble getting into gears.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can tell this one. Obviously, these are your fingers right here, and so. But yeah, it's pretty oily, pretty greasy. Obviously, that's kind of standard. So, but the good thing is looking at all the teeth are there on the ring gear, which is great because sometimes I've had race cars and things where I've pulled them out and you're missing a couple teeth, and you can definitely hear that when you go to start up. So.
Now, will you address the rear main seal when you have this on?
I probably will. Well, we're going to find out. I haven't had anything leaking, I don't think, up underneath here, but
it's
obviously
old.
It's old. Absolutely.
Right, and you're here, right? Why wouldn't you do it, right?
Yes, and now you're starting to find out why his projects. Once you get the engine out, it's like, oh wait, and then there was back ordered parts and stuff. But Yeah, so, oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh, you want to grab the clutch disc? Oh, awesome. Yeah, it was time for that to be, at least on the...
I mean, just look at your material. It's coming apart.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
See it
Top edge right here.
Well, yeah, but even in here, see, it's all basically because I mean, you think about the bonding chemicals and stuff. You know, with age, it's just probably like tires or anything. I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
It's probably going to deteriorate. So this clutch could literally probably blow up under enthusiast use.
Yes, absolutely. Very cool. Awesome. Well, that helped me big time. There's no way I could do that by myself, Bob. So, but what we're going to do though is it feels kind of like maybe an Italian day or something. Yeah, I am too. It's about lunchtime. So what we're going to do though is, you know your cars pretty well, right?
Yes and no. I don't know. You guys got some crazy cars.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to do a little deal. So
okay,
I'm going to bring a car in.
All right.
And I'm going to see if you can guess what it is.
You got to guess the car?
You got to guess the car. If you get it right,
okay,
lunch is on me.
All right.
If you get it wrong, like 4 lunches in a row will be on you.
Well, that's okay, because when I send you my bill here, it'll offset.
There you go. Yeah. I may want to rethink that.
Yeah.
So.
Uh-oh. I'm seeing an issue right here, Brian. Come around here. And
Is that broken?
Yeah, it's pulled away from the case.
Son of a gun.
What's it look like there? Because I see daylight here.
The casting. Crap.
So somebody might have been in here before and they didn't have the transmission lined up and they tightened that.
Are you kidding me?
Or over-tightened it. I mean, it's a pretty easy weld.
Yeah,
pretty easy repair.
Yeah, but on casts like this, yeah, son of a gun. You guys can see maybe right here where it is somebody. This is broken right here, and you can definitely tell
Put the
on
light
the
behind it,
inside.
and you'll see. Put the light behind it, and you see daylight underneath the bottom.
Whoops, right here.
Yeah, so you should not see that.
Well, the thing I'm worried about is whether or not, I mean, I know we could go in and weld it, but it's the tolerances on the inside, how close that clutch comes to that inside, and whether or not we can have a weld right there. Yeah, man, I always hate having to weld on cast aluminum though, but on this we have no other choice other than get a different case, and I really don't want to do that.
There'd be no point in that.
Yeah.
All you got to do is they just got to tap that back down and get it welded. Yeah, I've got a welding shop in town that's been welding for me for years. They should be able to handle it for you.
Oh, that's awesome. Once again, that's where experience, and Bob's been around the block once or twice.
When you own a salvage yard, right, you get lots of welding done because you can have a perfectly good motor come in and it has a broken ear on it, right?
Absolutely.
Or transmission.
Yep.
And I cannot tell you how many things I've had to weld it over the years.
Yep. No, that's
good
awesome.
Welder is invaluable.
Yes, especially on things like this. Oh man, well, I don't know about you, but we'll get Yeah, you were the smart one. What the heck, yo? That's experience, right? Believe it or not, that is experience right there. Where I am. Not.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait,
All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands and let's go. And let me pull something in. Like I said, because here's the thing. Yeah. You're buying lunch today. You know that, don't you?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, because I'm gonna pull a car in here, and there's no sneaking way you're gonna guess what it is. Now now hold on. Now, so we can get the rules down here.
Okay, here we go.
That it has to be a certain amount of time. I will give you like a minute.
A minute.
1 minute.
Now, do I have now? How detailed is this? The make, model, exact year, the option list. Like, how deep is the detail?
Okay. You can ask me one question about the car.
Yeah.
Then you got.
How close do I have to get?
You got to feel this car up.
I have to know the make and the model.
You have to know the make and the model.
Okay. Yeah.
So let me go clean my hands. Let me pull something out of the back right here, and
let's do it.
We'll go watch Bob buy me lunch.
Let's do it.
All right. So the car that I'm going to pull out is going to be the Lotus Esprit Turbo. Now, Bob has had a couple of Lotuses back in the day, but I don't think he's had like an 87 Esprit. He was nice enough to bring me one of his shirts down today, which is awesome. So Euroasian Bob, and that is turning traction control, because that's
Yes, no nannies. That's
Yes.
my motto, right?
and that's the way he drives.
The first thing I do when I get into any car with any kind of electronic is turn it off.
And he's scared me plenty of times. I'm like, oh, well, now I get it. Now I get it. All right, so hold that over. I'm going to use your own shirt.
Oh boy.
Can you still breathe?
Yes.
All right.
Enough.
Hold on a second. Hold it.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know tape was involved. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be a trunk monkey.
Trunk monkey?
Come this way. Come closer to the pit, the oil pit. I know. Hold on. We're gonna go right here. I'll guide you here. Sorry, we probably should have put this on you.
If you actually put my hand behind my back, I'm leaving.
All right. You still can't see anything, right?
No. Are we going into the other building now? Is that what we're doing?
Yes. Let me turn the lights on. All right. Come this way.
It don't matter to me.
All right. Come this way.
I don't need lights.
All right. Yeah, this is a lot for buying me lunch.
Oh,
you know
my
that,
gosh,
don't you?
right.
All right. So you get one question.
Okay.
One question.
Am I coming up to the car?
Yeah, you're. Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, let's start it on the side. Yeah, come over here.
have to
I don't
go
want it to be a too.
Do I get to feel the car?
Yeah, you get to feel the car.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to feel the car. You get one question. This is for lunch, and depending on how you do, is the quality of lunch. So you know, if I win, I'm eating good today.
Okay, because I don't even know the orientation of the car. Okay, so this is the front of the car.
Maybe.
Okay, this is the side scoop. Okay.
Maybe. And I'm not going to start it up. That might be.
So this is mid-engine.
Oh, so you're gonna get in. All right. Well, that might do it. Then maybe, I don't know. I should have handed you a microfiber, and you could have cleaned my car off for me. That's what I should have done.
Okay. Lotus Esprit.
Okay. What year?
This is an '86 turbo. Got our air intake right here. '86 high compression turbo.
Man. Congratulations, you bought me lunch.
All right. All right, yeah. You know,
let me untape you so you can actually get that off your head.
yeah, because I'm actually kind of familiar with the car. Obviously, it's an older generation from what I had.
Well, I told everybody that I think you've had. I don't know if you've had any this year, but you've had some newer ones.
I had
You've had a fair share of Lotuses.
Right, I had two. I had a '90 SE and then a '94 S4.
That's right.
But this is the Giugiaro.
That's exactly right. All right, well.
That's so cool.
Unfortunately, I'm a man of my, well, fortunately, maybe I'm a man of my word. So no, Bob's not buying me lunch. I'm buying him lunch. That's the way it goes sometimes. So what drive-through do you like to go through the best? Yeah. You know, I mean, you know, I will get you maybe extra fries, but you know, that's pretty much it.
A Happy Meal would really do it for me.
A Happy Meal, okay, that sounds good.
As long as it comes with a toy.
All right, well, we're going to take off and go grab some lunch. But once again,
yeah. Oh, you kidding
man,
me? Anytime, brother.
Thank you so much.
Oh, anytime. Are you kidding me?
This guy's the best, man. He give you the shirt out. Well, he would literally bring you a shirt. I don't know if this one's been on your back, but he brought me a good shirt. I'll have to take the tape off and I'll put it on. But we're going to go grab some lunch.
Funny. I've never done anything like that before. That was kind of weird.
I bet it was. Well, I did walk you through.
And it was dark, too. I mean, I couldn't see anything.
I know it. Well, we're going to go, I don't even know what it's called. It's just a little Italian place. And sorry, we're not in an Italian car.
Pretty good.
We'll end up.
Oh, wait. Hey, no, go, turn up here.
What's
turn.
That?
Car.
What? Oh.
I spotted a car. You didn't see it?
What?
Turn.
Right here?
Yeah, turn in here. Man,
I'm
dogging cars in your own backyard, buddy.
What?
Yeah.
No, dude, I've been down this road before.
Oh, man, my head is a constant swivel left.
Which way?
Turn left. My head, my radar is scanning it's like RoboCop, you know what I mean?
There wasn't a car
keep
there.
going.
What
turn left
it?
here. What? Man, I saw it, spot immediately. I can't believe you haven't seen this car.
Which way?
Turn left. Clear to the right.
Where?
See that? Hiding behind this building, look.
What?
Look at 928. Look at that. Oh my God, grass all grown up around it. Yeah, Brian, look, see that little bitty gap right there? Look at the gap between the little gap between the tree and the building. And I saw that front end, I mean, it just jumps at you.
Dude, this thing has been here for like...
This
oh
is,
my God.
This is Sadwood right here.
Man.
This is Sadwood.
Holy moly. Oh
It's a
my
stick.
God. Dude, it's a
It's a
stick.
stick.
This thing is toasted.
Oh my gosh, look at this. How do
Dude,
you
it's a
have a car like this and just
manual,
park it in an alley? Essentially, we're in an alley.
Yeah, it has like the Euro turn deals on the side, so
Was that what the U.S. thing?
no, they didn't have those on the US.
Really?
No.
What is it, a Euro VIN
No, but it
number?
does have side marker lights, but man,
The
that
VIN
thing-
number's not even.
toasted. Holy moly, is it savable?
No. Not at the values they're
He
at
would
now.
know, Bob would know.
No, this belongs in my salvage yard. Actually, I just bought an 83 parts
Really?
car just a couple weeks ago. Yep, I got one in. It's about like this.
Oh,
It might be better.
man. Last time I was on the road was in 09.
September of 09. Man, that is so sad. But yeah, but we'll, definitely don't want to lose this car to the shredder.
No, it's a manual though.
It's a manual, I know.
Is it really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the hood's work.
Yeah,
I think
I-
the hood's work. I don't know about the fenders, but wow. Oh, good spot.
Yeah.
What the world?
Man,
Man.
that's what I do, man.
I mean, that couldn't have been like a 5-foot sliver right there.
But would you see that?
So you
nose?
must have caught right here. The
Yeah.
line of sight is like
But look at that right there, though, right?
you can't miss these.
That's just. Would that
It's
be?
definitely not going anywhere.
No.
So
Well,
let's go grab some
Let's
lunch.
get some
'cause
lunch.
I'm getting hungry.
All
but-
right.
Yeah. Well,
That's your
we'll see if
mission
I got
to
a pin in the
find the
car.
owner. Yeah.
All right.
All right,
man,
do
let's
it.
go. Well, we did go to lunch.
I'm sleepy now.
Yeah, me too. But I did buy Bob lunch, so I'm a man of my word, and so hopefully it was up to your liking.
Yeah, and buying 2 orders was beneficial too, right?
Yeah, I'm afraid to even do this again because more than likely I'll end up buying them lunch like every week. So yeah, this might be the one and only
What time next week?
Yeah, that's right. Well, anyway, you guys, thanks again so much. And Bob, thank you so much for
my
coming
pleasure.
down.
Anytime,
Thank
brother.
you for finding this issue with my transmission because I
And-
probably wouldn't have seen that.
You would have seen it probably going back on.
Well, I hope. Oh no, I'd probably find it once I put the engine back in the car. But
That would be the bad timing.
yeah. Well, anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.